floating around Save Victor Roll. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. It is another video with your older than average YouTuber here on the YouTubes, and this is part 2 of our 4-part series on cosmic brushes. Is it worth the hype? And today we'll be playing with the Muse palette. So if that's something you're into, you know what? You're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, so here we are starting our second of the 4-part series on cosmic brushes, and today we are going to be using the Muse palette, again another 20 color palette. This one is definitely more on your grungy side with some neutrals, some beautiful greens, and then some pops of purple and pink. So I thought today to be a little different for me, we're going to do some neutrals with some of these pops of green. So I think that's what we're going to do because the last palette was a very bright palette. So we did the pinks and the light green. So I thought we'd probably try and be a little bit more grungy today. And then I think what we're going to do is we are going to start with the shade that is called Fig, and let's see what that looks like on our eyeballs. I've already primed with my kimchi here, and let's go. And this purpley brown. It's actually kind of nice. Let's do that. Let's see here. So the first palette, just to give a little update, shadows lasted really good all day long. Shimmers, there was no needing to have to repress or touch the eyes. They looked as good at the end of the day as they did at the beginning of the day. So we'll see how this one will hold up in comparison. This one, I believe, was the second or third one that was, third one was released, because it was the rose, there was the serenity that made everybody go crazy, and then I believe it was this one after. So this is, yes, it's like a purpley brown. So this would look good if you use the purples in the shade. Yeah, this is really, really nice. And I'm having the same thing here. It goes on really nice. It's blending really well. Nothing's looking patchy, so this is looking good as well. Yay! All right, so there we go. So that was the shade that was called Fig. So there we go. And then let's go into the darkest green shade, and this one is called Pine, and that's that shade there. And then I'm going to take a more flat brush for that. Oh yes, this is very beautiful. Yeah, this was the one that I had put down in error because I meant to get the Delicious Delights, and I guess and it's still not. I went back and I looked and it still wasn't on the same page, so I had just missed it. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm actually really glad that I got this. This is really pretty. It's nice there. I've been really enjoying a rounded look that just doesn't go too far over my crease. I think that just enough so that way when I have my eyes all the way open, we still see, see all of the color, but when they're closed, that it's not going up to my eyebrow. This has been kind of, I might want to retouch just a little bit more of that Fig shade. A little bit more, because this green is so dark. That's very nice. Okay, so then next up, let's see here. So the choices are for greens. We've got Nouveau. That's a way brighter green, and then here we've got one again that's called Filigree. That's more of a grungy green. Army green, and then this one is kind of like a green brown that's called Willow. I think I do want to go a little bit brighter, so I don't think I'd go with this one. So I really like yellow, but I want to because I think I might want to use this one. So let's Yeah, let's take the shade. Oh yeah, and then there's a shade here, Water Lily. Didn't notice that one. Yeah, let's go into Water Lily because I think I want to use that shimmer there for sure. So let's do that. I'm going to get another flattish brush, and then we're going to go into Water Lily. That's really nice. Like I said, I wanted to try something a little bit grungier today, a little bit neutral today, so I was using the shade Fig. And then we'll see if we want to do, I think we might want to try a couple more of the neutral shades on the bottom maybe. That way we're trying a few different shades. This video will probably be a little bit shorter because we're just going to do the one look, and we don't have a story time today because I didn't have to reach out to customer service or anything again today. And it is so hot, I had to shut my air conditioning off to film this, or you would have heard it roaring away the whole time in the background. So I don't want to film too long. So there we go. So then I'm going to do, you know what, I actually am going to take a little bit of the green called Filigree. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a little bit and just put it in between those two greens. I think it feels like it needs a little bit more division maybe. Just gonna go between, add this one in between, and then go back into Water Lily again. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks a bit better. And then we're gonna go back into Water Lily. Yeah, I like it. Alrighty, so for the bottom lash line, let's go into this shade called Rosewood. It's like a nice rosewood brown, ready brown. Let's just do that along the bottom. Yeah, like, oh yeah, that looks good. That goes good with the Fig shade. And then I think I'm going to take a little bit of Haze, so it's that taupey, darker taupey shade. I'm going to do that just up the front part there. Okay, yeah, I like that. Okay, for the inner corner, once we put the green on, I think we will use this white shade here that's called Luster. But for our shimmer, we could probably use two, but let's start for the front one. Let's use Inspire, so that is that bright green one there. I've got my spray. Ooh, that's really pretty. So, oh, this one goes on really nice. A little bit of spray and a soft brush. Nice. And then I think I want to go into the other green shimmer as well. So this is the one that is called Patina. So we're going to go to that one there. And then we'll do that on the middle here. I saw somebody, that's why I was kind of interested in this palette. I did see somebody do a neutral eye with just the dark, I think it's one of these green shimmers on it, and it looked so nice. But then I'm a sucker for anything green, right? Okay, so we wanted to use that shade called Luster on our inner corners. So that is that shade there. I think I'd like to try those purples in here too. Okay, well this one's a kind of a fancy shade. Yeah, that goes from white, it looks like from white to pink. Let's grab some. Here we go. depending on how the light goes. It even has like a little bit of purple in there. So it has one slightly fancy shade. It isn't as, that one's really pretty too. It's almost more like a topper. That's really nice. I don't know. I definitely like to play this one. This one's very intriguing. I think you can definitely get a lot of looks out of this palette. I think this one might be slightly more versatile than the Delicious Delights, but the other one is Mighty Delicious. Okay, so we're gonna go put our base on and then come back and have a chat. And here is our final look. I just popped in a little of my coveted Makeup Geek Plumera eyeliner, some of my green lipstick from the Melt Beetlejuice collection, some matching green earrings to go with, and then some of my Project Pan makeup for the rest of my base. And there we go. So that completes our look here with the Muse palette from Cosmic Brushes. It's a beautiful Grungy story here. Yes, I definitely feel that you can definitely get some more looks out of this. You can do light summery looks. You've got some grungy looks. You can mix your greens and your purples and your greens and your pinks. This is a nice mix and not too many neutrals. So you just get a couple that are really kind of truly neutral, but these are just some nice warmer tones that I don't think I have in my collection. So there we go. So we used, what did we use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shades out of here. So almost half the palette we've got going on our face here. So that's it for this video. So that was a part 2 of a 4-part. So for the next one, we'll be doing the one that almost broke the internet, the Serenity palette, and then we will see which one I like best. So if you like this quick video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends, and we can still play with cosmic brushes together. As always, behave, make good choices, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.